stained glass window. A secret carved in stone. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Marco. He was a shepherd and watched over the sheep day and night. In the summer, at nightfall, he loved nothing more than to lie down on the grass and gaze at the stars. He asked himself, what could be up there? Is there life out there? Here on the earth, a man is born, lives, and one day dies. Is that all there is? Marco asked. One night, as he stargazed, Marco fell asleep. Sometime before the dawn, Marco woke up when he heard the sound of a flute from somewhere in the near forest. Who could that be? He wondered. Not wasting any time, Marco took his lantern and went fearlessly into the woods to find who was playing the flute so nicely. Sunrise had not yet come, and he went deeper and deeper into the forest. He didn't find the musician, but instead found a spring in the middle of the forest and ruins of old buildings. His attention was drawn to one stone that had carvings in it. There were lots of small pictures that surely meant something, but he didn't know what. Marco wondered about what he saw and tried to guess their meanings to no avail. Hello! Marco was startled, but he calmed down immediately when he saw that it was just a little girl with a flute and a book in her arms. The girl's name was Jelena, and after a short introduction, Marco began to ask if maybe Jelena knew something about these signs on the stone. Of course, said Jelena. It's all written in this book. And because I've read it, I know how to decode the secret of the carved stone. Will you tell me the secret? Marco asked. Oh, that's something you'll have to find out for yourself. But don't worry, I will help you if you follow my instructions, said the girl. Wow! This was all so interesting to Marco that he immediately began on the first task to solving the riddle of the secret engraved stone. Think of it, the first part of solving the secret lies next to the stone in the old broken stained glass window. Per Jelena's instruction, Marco had to find the stained glass that had fallen from the window and put it back in the right place. The boy looked and found the pieces in the leaves. And with a bit of effort, put them each in the correct place. The next step was to put the lantern behind the window in its place. Whoa! What a revelation right before Marco's eyes. The light from the lantern shone through the window and lit up the stone in bright colors. Now he could clearly see 5 highlighted symbols. But he still didn't know what they meant at all until Yelena began to explain the mysterious symbols of the carved stone. This story is the most important story in the whole world, so listen carefully. The golden crown is God's heavenly city, where God's love, joy, and happiness reign. And we are all invited to that city because whoever lives in this city will never ever die. But there is one problem. Only one thing can never enter the heavenly city, and that is sin. The bitten black apple is the symbol for sin. And sin is all the bad stuff people say or do. Stealing, lies, rude words, hitting, gossiping, disobedience, laziness, hatred, greed, and all these things that God doesn't like because sin destroys everything. There is no person who hasn't sinned, and because of sin, there's a great gulf between God and mankind. But luckily for us, God loves us and has a solution for us. Red is for God's love. God is love. The only bridge that can connect God and us is Jesus Christ. And only He can cleanse our hearts from sin. And only with Him can we enter the heavenly city. White is the symbol of cleanliness. For those of us who are sorry for the sins we have committed, it is enough to believe in Jesus and pray that He will come into our hearts. And He will forgive us and give us new, clean hearts. And the last sign, green, reminds us of growth. Soon, Jesus will come and take us to the heavenly city. But until then, He wants to get to know us better. And while we read the Bible and talk with Him, we grow. We keep our eyes up and we wait for His coming. Marco, said Yelena, the arrow that points up is the symbol that this is the only way to heaven and to the heavenly city. There is no other way. Marco was left speechless, shocked at the truth he had heard. So Yelena gave him a little bit of water from the spring so he can snap back to himself. But when he tasted the water, he fell into a deep sleep. Hey! Oh, it was nothing but a dream, Marco thought. But when he looked around, he was surprised to find the flute and the book that Yelena was holding. Hey! He recognized the book. It was the Bible. And this is the story of the young shepherd who went through such an adventure. Marco, who later sought forgiveness from Jesus for the bad things he had done. Marco's life now had meaning. He will go to the heavenly city. And until then, he read the Bible, played the flute, and revealed the secret of the stone and the heavenly city to all who found it. that's how our exciting story ends. Who knows what would have happened if Marco hadn't went in search of the beautiful music?